Hello everyone and welcome to EduTap. So guys, recently we launched a descriptive English evaluation batch for SEBI Grade A Phase 2 descriptive English, but the seats were filled out overnight. So guys, I want to thank you for the response and the trust that you have shown us. But guys, we constantly kept on receiving emails for more seats. But guys, as I told you in the previous video, it is humanly impossible for us to evaluate any more copies and discuss the feedback with individually with you, one-on-one with you. But guys, looking at the demand and the request of the students, we have come up with the next best thing for your preparation for descriptive English. Now guys, you may or may not have started preparing for this section, but this section, guys, please remember, is going to be the game changer this year, because there are so many streams, there are so many subjective exams that anyone can excel at, but this is one exam where you can get the lead, where you can you can perform really well and you can exceed the cutoff and you can assure your selection. So for the same reason, we have launched a descriptive English live classes batch with 2 full-length mock tests for the same. So guys, in this batch, we will not be providing you one-on-one discussion, feedback or evaluation, but we'll be doing something very new that we are trying for the first time, and I hope this helps you in your preparation. So let's look at the course offerings and the further details of the batch. The first thing and the most important part, the most important vertical of this batch is going to be 2 full-length mock test in exact simulation of your paper, of the interface of the exam, and I'll show you the interface. So this is what your interface looks like, guys. You are supposed to write your answers in the actual exam in a dialog box, and that is what we have simulated for you. So you will get the idea of writing into a dialog box, how much time it takes to write such such sentences or such answers in the dialog box within a given specific time limit. So guys, it will be an exact simulation of your paper that you will be taking on the D-Day, right? So we are providing you 2 full-length mock tests on the simulation of the interface of the exam, and along with that we will be taking live classes on solution discussion. So basically guys, after you've taken your test, we'll be evaluating your copy on our end, and then in a live session we'll be discussing your copies with you. We'll be discussing how you did, what you did, and I'll be sharing a few copies there in the session. I'll be showing you some good ones, some bad ones as well, so that you understand what to do and what not to do. So that is the first and most important vertical of this batch. Second, most important is these 5 live classes before the test. So I'll discuss the schedule with you right now, but you must understand, you need to understand what are the do's and don'ts of this type of drafting, this type of articulation in the exam. So we'll be taking 5 live classes on essay writing, Precis writing, as well as reading comprehension solving. So in those live sessions, I'll be discussing what are the important key points. I'll be sharing with you how to start an essay, how to draft an excellent essay on any topic that you may face in the exam. And that will give you the edge over others. You will understand what is the requirement and the psychology of the questions in this paper, right? So third vertical is your value added material. Now this is very important, guys, because students do not find relevant material anywhere online, and this is what we have done for you. We have compiled and we have designated a set of sample material, both for static topics as well as your current topics. So that will cover almost 99% of your fodder material that you need. So we'll be providing you value added material for essay writing, Precis writing, and reading comprehension. So for essay, we have given you 2 fodder materials, one for static topics and one for your current affairs topics, which are updated. So many students were asking us, sir, would these topics be updated? The facts, data, statistics, reports, schemes provided in this fodder material, would it be updated? Yes, it is absolutely updated. It is recently updated by the team which is working on this fodder material. And the last but not the least, the most important part, expected essay topics for this year and updated fodder material, as I told you. So guys, you have these 4 things with you to prepare yourself on. First of all, you have the live sessions with me where I'll be discussing the key points of the drafting of this exam. Second, you have the material, you have the source to collect facts, data, statistics, and you have a lot of sample material for essays. Then you have sample material for Precis. You have been given passages with sample solutions. Then you have sample material for reading comprehension passages. You have been given passages with questions as well as sample solutions for those questions. So that will be a path for you to walk on. That will give you the insight into your drafting, that what level of articulation you need to present there and what level of English you need to present while you are drafting your content in the exam. Next is we will be conducting 2 full-length mock tests on the exact simulation of the paper, right? And I'll be discussing the solution of those tests in the live classes. So these are the 4 verticals, these are the 4 offerings that we are providing you in this batch. Now let's look at the schedule of this batch. Now, as I told you, there will be live sessions on essay writing, list of probable essay topics will be there, fodder material will be there, and value added material will be there. So please do note that 2 full-length mock tests on the interface of the exam. Right now, as I showed you, this is the interface that you will be taking your exam on, and on the actual day as well, you will be facing such type of interface. So you have to be well versed with this type of typing and this type of articulation, and you should be used to doing so. Right, and for the same, now we will be helping you out with these sessions. Now on 4th of March, we'll be starting our live sessions. First 2 sessions will be on essay writing. I'll be discussing on first day what essay writing entails, what you need to work upon, how you need to differentiate between a poor essay, an average essay, and a good essay. Right, and then second session we'll be discussing. I'll be giving you a homework, and then in second session I'll be discussing with you what you should have done in that particular topic. So I'll be giving you a few topics, and you will be writing your essays, and we'll be discussing that. Now again, similarly on 6th and 7th of March, we will be conducting live sessions on Precis writing, and on 8th of March, we will be conducting a session on reading comprehension. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th March, you will have these live sessions to improve your preparation. And before that, you have the fodder material and the sample material to refer to, so that you can collect facts and data, statistics, reports, so that you can cite those things in your essay, which is a very important component of this exam. So this is the schedule for live classes. Now after the live classes are over, then we will be conducting these tests with you. Now the first test will be on 9th of March. So you will be taking your test on the interface of the exam. You will be submitting your copies. I'll be going through your copies. Then I'll shortlist a few copies and then I'll show you the good copies and the bad copies on the live session. After 9th of March, 10th, I'll be evaluating your paper. 11th, I'll be conducting a live session with you, so that I can discuss with you, what are the do's and don'ts, what you should have done in this test and what you should not have done in this particular paper. So the structure of the paper will be exactly on the paper, on the actual exam. 100 marks, 60 minutes, 3 questions, 1 for essay, 1 for Precis, 1 for reading comprehension. Now after test 1 is done, after we are done with discussing everything for test 1, then we'll be conducting test 2, which would be on 14th of March. And again, the structure would be same: 100 marks, 60 minutes, 3 questions, essay, Precis and reading comprehension. And then after 14th, again I'll be going through your copies, and there will be a live session after that where I'll be discussing your copies with you again, so that you can understand, okay, this is the final draft that I have given, and there is still something that I need to brush up on. So we'll be discussing that after this test. So basically guys, you will have 7 live sessions with me where you can discuss or you can ask any query, any doubt that you have live with me on one-on-one basis, right? Now there are certain key points that you need to remember for this batch, guys. Now this is a new program, guys. This is not a part of your existing combo courses or any course you may have availed for before this. The reason being, why have we kept this batch separately? Because guys, there are 2 reasons. Number 1, when you are preparing, now we have already given you sample material and the video lectures in your combo courses, but you do not get the third person perspective in that. You do not get evaluation in that. And I'm reiterating this, that evaluating so many copies takes a lot of time. I hope you understand that, and it takes a lot of man hours, it takes a lot of input to do that, and not just evaluating copies. After that, discussing each and every question with you, that takes a lot of time, which is humanly impossible to do in within 20 or 25 days. So that is the reason we have launched this live batch, so that we are able to give you the next best thing, right, after evaluation. But without evaluation, we'll be discussing your copies with you. So this is a separate course, this is a separate batch, this is not part of any of your combo courses. Now, as told here, in all your SEBI courses, we have provided you sample material, video lectures, tentative essay topics, but you do not get evaluation there. But in this batch, number one, you get the simulation of the paper. That means you are able to you are able to get used to the drafting into that dialog box. That is very important, the interface of the exam. And second thing, you will be discussing your copies with you one-on-one on the live sessions. And during that discussion, you can ask me anything and everything that comes to your mind. Now, another thing, the dates for this batch have been, as I've told you, we'll try to stick to the dates until and unless there are some exigent circumstances. But nonetheless, we will try to stick those dates, and we'll try to deliver on our promise. Now guys, as told to you earlier by me, that this is our Alumni Network. Now last year we grabbed 198 selections out of 257 in RBI Grade B. In SEBI Grade A last year we scored 63 candidates out of 80, which is a huge number in itself. And for NABARD we scored 65 selections out of 69. So guys, as you very well know, we are basically known, or basically we are trusted for the promise that we we give you, and to live up to the expectations of the aspirant. So that is what we want to do in this limited time. So we already launched a descriptive English evaluation batch, and the seats were filled out overnight. So I wasn't expecting such a response, but I'm really obliged, and I'm really humbled by the faith and the response that you've shown us. So guys, if you have any doubts or any queries, please feel free to contact us regarding this batch. Now guys, obviously this batch, as I told you, is a separate batch altogether, but yes, we are offering you a discount, but only till 28th of February. So don't miss out on this opportunity, because this is the last make or break opportunity for you. So guys, we are offering 30% discount on the price of this course, and the coupon code is early bird in capital. So you can avail yourself of 30% discount by this code, and you can enroll with us, and you can get benefited in this particular paper, for this particular section of this phase 2 SEBI Grade A. So guys, I thank you very much for your time, for your precious time. I know you all are busy preparing for you are 100% devoted to your preparation. So guys, I won't take any more of your time. But guys, if you still have any doubts, or if you still have any queries, please feel free to call us on this number, that is 8146207241, during the office hours. Or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. And this course is going to be very, very crucial, guys, because as I have told you earlier as well, many students take descriptive English paper very lightly. They think that it's just an essay that we have to write there for 250 words. If we are used to writing any essays in for any other exam, we will be able to execute it. But there are many factors that come into play: word limit, structure, the mistakes that you are making, then the content part, then getting used to the interface, then delivering all the answers within the stimulated time. So guys, I very often receive these queries. Sir, last year I made this mistake. I scored really well in my subjective paper 1, but paper 2, that is the descriptive English paper, I didn't focus enough, and I thought I would be able to execute it on the D-Day, but I could only finish 2 questions. So I could only score 40 or 45 marks out of 100, and I could not crack the phase 2. So guys, don't leave things to chances. Please prepare well, please do well in this paper, so that you can create a huge gap and you can assure your job in this phase, so that you can go further and you can get selected for SEBI Grade A phase 2 this year. So guys, having said that, I wish you all the very best for this year, for your preparation, for your journey, and I hope your association with us turns out to be fruitful, and we promise to deliver on our promises, right? So thank you so much, guys, and all the very best, and happy learning to all of you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on working hard. Thank you so much, guys.